You too. What's the vibes? It's your man SuavenyV. I'm here back with another video. I just see Terrance Gangsta Will. He just dropped the part 2 of Charleston White interview. He already did a 2 hour interview with Charleston White. Guess they got a lot to talk about. The first one was good. Terrence did a good job, man. He asked some good questions. You could tell he getting better and better as an interviewer and as a podcaster. He asking good quality questions, and Charleston be saying that sauce, bro. Charleston be saying, man, let me tell you, man, one thing I like about Charleston, there's a lot of things I like about Charleston, but one main thing I like about Charleston, if you get him to calm down and get him serious, and if you ask that man a question, bro, he know the answer to the question. Like, that's crazy. That's how my older uncle was. That Charleston reminded me of, man. We was young, we always asked some questions, and he knew the answer to the question. So Charleston, he very knowledgeable about a lot of well-rounded places in a lot of areas in his life. So that's good, man. And one thing I remember that stuck out to me, they was saying he asked Charleston, "What do you think about people recording, giving back, or giving to the homeless?" And Charleston answer was, "Why not? Why wouldn't you want to record and document you doing something good?" And I thought about it. That's a good answer. You know what I'm saying? You ain't showing off. You just showing what you're doing, and you cannot mean it in the wrong way. And he said that this lady that taught him the game said if it's not documented, it didn't happen. So that makes sense too. So I like watching Charleston White and listening to him, man. Hopefully I get to meet him. Well, I know I'm gonna get to meet. Hopefully everything work out. Guys willing to get to meet him in a little more than 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks on the 14th at his comedy show in Winston-Salem. I'll be at the next one. I was invited by Terrance Gangsta Williams, man, to follow up with me going to see him in September in Dallas. It ain't really work out like as planned, but we gonna make it back right. We gonna make it right and get to meet him and work with him, make some money, man, and just be with man, make some money with and chop game with talk to man. Shit crazy. Watching him for since about 4 years, since 2022. And I finally hopefully get to see him, you know what I'm saying? So shout out to Charleston White, man, Terrance Kingston Williams. Already. Be that water.
Now that you have way more influence now than you had 10 years ago, what initiative that you were pushing years ago you would want your city to readdress today? I had way more power 10 years ago than I had now. Uh, I could write a letter for somebody in the prison, in Texas Department of Criminal Justice Privileges uh, to the parole board and get a favorable parole based off what I wrote and see that I would help that person coming home to do. Uh, Nigga, I had way more power 10 years ago. Uh, if your child was being mistreated in a state ran facility, I could call directly to Austin and speak to Miss Tammy Holland and
Okay, say names.
I have more infamy now. But when I was actually
Like
doing
that joke with telling stories.
to Governor Greg Abbott,
Cause the picture.
Philip Will, Sheriff Weber, uh, nah, nah. Even Representative Jasmine Crockett. So I was in them circles with Representative Jasmine Crockett. She was a lawyer doing, fighting for the cases with Jackie Craig and the Black Lives Matter fight. So I was in those circles. So I had way more power then uh, because I had some of the most powerful and influential congressmen, judges, and politicians who I had direct call to. Hey, look at Chief, man. So, one of the officers arrested a guy. He just got a new job. Man, can you try to get him out, Chief? Hey, Charleston, man, we just hired 200 new officers. We're thinking about putting at least half to 60% of them over in Stop Six community. They're going to be all rookies. Man, the deputy chief, what you mean all rookie? So that means we go get all rookie mistakes. Man, we need some veterans over there. Man, if I don't use all rookies. So that's the kind of power I used to have. I ain't got that power no more, man. I just got influence. What's called influence. I can point someone and make them look and watch. But I don't have the power anymore. So I have the gift of influence. Uh, I know how to make influence powerful. But if you, uh, my power is making you watch me.
Mm-hmm.
That's my power. And that gives me influence. But the influence don't make me powerful.
It can though.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I
So
can.
social media, they got big players, but they're not powerful. They can't do nothing. They got some money. They can't change. They can't do nothing. They can't impact nothing. No. Right now I'm just influential. Yeah.
If you had to pick one, which one would you rather? The power?
Power. Money and power.
Yeah.
Okay, let me. I was just with you in Miami when you was doing the stream with Aiden Ross and a bunch of young, successful millionaires in this building. Now you sent this to 6ix9ine. You sent a 6ix9ine to probation doing the scheme with Aiden Ross.
Yeah.
Now, then he had to go to the real jail with Aiden Ross dropping him off. Aiden Ross was about to drop a T or something. Yeah. So what's your thoughts on 6ix9ine, 3-month sentence in the NDC Brooklyn?
They really didn't want to give him that. They had to. They really liked him. He was a likable guy. He's funny. He come off as brash. That's part of the character. Part of who he is. He egotistical, but he's very malleable.
Mm-hmm.
Very respectful from his parents, his mother. No. So yeah, nah, nigga. Yeah. Nah, I like the person.
Yeah. So, what's your thoughts on Lil Durk 5 months stuck in the hole?
You get caught with an Apple phone watch, they can keep you there in Europe. You know that.
Yeah.
So yeah, niggas been around longer than that. Been 23 hours like they had a 16 years old. So
Yeah.
he hadn't even.
Yeah. Thoughts on Boosie getting time served?
I prayed for it a few days before it happened. I said, man, God, on the strong show compassion for me. Yeah, I just asked you to show Boosie a little mercy. Yeah, that was my God did that for me.
Man, that's power right there. To hear that come from you, much as you like to troll and have fun. Yeah. See, people get to see a different side of this now. So this is a new 2026, Charleston?
No, his eyes were just getting black towards the Citizen Day. Now,
Okay.
But he was getting them real black raccoon eyes.
Oh, so have you heard about Mama Duck suing Lil Durk for wrongful death?
Yeah, so she been on that lawsuit for like right when it first happened. So yeah, she been trying to do that for a while.
Being that.
Had to connect the dots. So then once they were able to connect the dots, then yeah, she gonna get a bankroll.
Okay.
Yeah, she gonna get a bankroll.
I see you on Instagram. I see that's where you like to have your fun at.
Yeah.
So what is really your friendship status, or what is the relationship status with you and Woody?
We don't have a friendship status. We ruined the friendship status. He ruined it, I ruined it. Right? When I put him on stage, and we got back to, so we had already made up before then, right? We got cool back before then. When I got in his car, he know this and I know this. I put myself in the mercy of and I told that nigga, you could have done anything. But I wanted to show you I trust you and you can trust me. You wouldn't do that for me. You wouldn't come you wouldn't open. So I'm saying, I'm showing you. So for him, and this is me and him talking out camera. So I don't know, no would have got in his car and went to his
That
part,
was big.
his family, disrespected his daughter with his daughter out. I don't know no nigga that would have done that. I did that, nigga. So for him to get on big, so he wasn't doing comedy. He did a video that went viral, and he had called me. He said, "Man, you see that video?" He said, "Man, they think I should be doing stand-up comedy." I said, "Man, what you think?" I said, "You think you can do it?" I said, "You serious?" He said, "Yeah." I said, "Hold on, man. One phone call, I had a book for 3 shows."
Damn, bro. Man, though I want to meet Unc, man. Give me some of them opportunities, man. Um, but what I want to say to the young people, man, that's around my age, bro. Like y'all gotta take advantage when Charleston White be giving these opportunities, because you see how he said he made up with you, he made up with Woody, and he made one phone call, and that phone call put 3 shows on him. So you go, this is a guy that don't got no experience in comedy, and for Charleston not to have no experience, but he killing it, he winning. For him not to have no experience and he winning, and for him to put you in position and put money in your pocket. Charleston be saying he be making about what, 15, $20,000 a show, 10, $15,000 a show, and then Charleston say he'll split that with you. You know what I'm saying? Even if you get a couple thousand, bro, that for what, a couple hours. You know what I'm saying? You got to take advantage of that. You know what I'm saying? And then Charleston was like, "Yo, they in the works with us. They want to work with us. They want to do 20 versus twos with us. They want to, excuse me, documentary they want your documentary. They want your story with your backstory. They got all this in the works for you." But it seemed like they everybody be using them, bro. Everybody don't take the opportunity serious, and everybody just misuse them. So, man, that's why I'm gonna try to link with Unc, man, and try to let them know, yo, just give me an opportunity, give me a shot, man. You know what I'm saying? And I can make it happen, bro. You know what I'm saying? And then I think I don't know though, like I don't know why and how people be blowing big opportunities, bro. When people like us be dying for an opportunity, like damn, bro. Like y'all messing up on opportunities, bro. Y'all getting big opportunities to make some big money, when you know what I'm saying, other people take the opportunity and be thankful and be grateful, and you know what I'm saying, be appreciative. You know what I'm saying? I'm the type of guy, I'm a loyal guy. You give me an opportunity, we together forever. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna look out forever. I'm gonna take care of this. Like, even if somebody look out for me and give me a job and make a phone call for me, I take care of that and respect that. You know what I'm saying? And you don't want to make that person look bad. So I think, you know what I'm saying, most people need to take advantage of the opportunities that's being presented to themselves, man, from certain people, because a lot of people don't do that, especially when they make a phone call and put you in position to make some money. Hardest times is right now.
So nigga, so for him to take that and try to make it like he's had to come and show it. He was gonna set me up and he goes get me on stage. And then what you say about my daughter? That that I didn't see that energy nowhere.
Right.
So for him, uh I texted that day when I saw the interview. I, I said, oh, so that's what you really think that, huh? He said, I mean, I just did that for content. So he tried to use me on me. Uh, that's when we stopped being friends that day. I never spoke to him no more.
Damn.
For one, uh, I released him in my spirit.
Right.
Once he forgave me, that allowed me to release him, no matter what wrong I done for him.
Mm-hmm.
He been talking Christian talking. So yeah, let me test him, dog. So yeah, now so we ain't got no friendship. So when he did that, I saw, oh man, he really kind of spiteful toward. Yeah, he really can't let it go. So I knew not to trust him ever again. So so When his baby died,
And see, that's the thing though. A lot. That's why I want to be like Charleston White spokesperson for the young people because a lot of young people don't understand Charleston. Like Charleston is smarter than smart. You can't be like him. You can't pull no him on him. You can't really do what he do unless that's what you do, unless that's what you is, and that's unless that's what you always done. But I understand if he was to say, man, I was just trying to go viral, I was just trying to create content, I'm trying to just do what you do. You can't do that because it gonna bite you in the ass. And if you do that, if you do that, and when you do that to Charleston, Charleston gonna cut your ass out. You can't do that because then he don't trust you. You know what I'm saying? So you can't really do what Charleston do, and you can't really pull that stunt that he pulled. Like a lot of people can't do what other people do. Like only certain people can get away with what they doing, and you gotta really know what you're doing when you copying somebody because you never know what they know to get away with what they getting away with. You never know, bro. So you got to be careful following people. You know what I'm saying? If you gonna follow somebody, ask them exactly how they getting away with what they doing, bro. I done did that before. Hey, bro, how the fuck you ain't scared to sell that shit, bro? Bro, how you ain't, bro? How you do that shit, bro? Like how you do that shit? You might see a person. I used to ask my uncles and cousins, yo, how y'all ain't got no big coat on and it cold outside? They told me, bro, you gotta wear clothes up under clothes. You gotta put under clothes on. You gotta wear certain type of fabrics and turtlenecks and sweat. So you gotta really ask a person if you want to copy what they doing to really know, and then you don't even know you don't even know if they gonna give you the right sauce, bro. So I kind of feeling where he was coming from, where he say he try to go viral and he try to like copy what Charleston do, but you can't copy what Charleston do. Charleston is a genius and a mastermind and what he do. The best thing for anybody to do is learn from Charleston and ask questions and then trying to reciprocate what he do. But you gotta let him give you the game. As far as you trying to run game on him, he gonna see that shit a mile away. Y'all think just because he got one eye that shit means something. But no, that's not no disadvantage because he can see right through you.
I said, that's because he was straddling the fence. See, these niggas forget they, oh Lord, oh Lord, oh Lord.
Hmm.
But you also like to remind us how many people you done killed and hurt before too.
Yeah, you can't do that. Yeah, you can't do that.
In subconsciously.
Yeah.
You like to remind us that too.
Yeah, you can't do.
So what about those people who buried their child,
Yeah.
who saw their child, how you see your
Right.
child?
Right. Another thing what Charleston makes sense of is that the people that like he referring to that hurt people, kill people, and do harm to people. I notice once those people get harm done to them, or once somebody die in their family or somebody close to them, they can't really take it. You know what I'm saying? And like you gotta pick a side. If you on the Lord's side and you Christian talk and you speaking positive, you can't subliminal and indirectly remind people that you a stepper or you a killer or you about to lie. You can't do that. You know what I'm saying? Because people like him and people like me can catch on to what you're doing. You playing both sides. And a lot of people do that. A lot of people wanna do bad and they want people to know that they doing that they want people to know that they did bad, but then again they know bad come with bad, so they try to play on the good side, and then they want people to see them as good, but then if too many people see them as too good and they say you soft, then they'll go back and remind people that they bad. So you can't really do that. You gotta pick a side. So if you was bad and trying to be good, you gotta take the consequences of being good. Like me, right? Cool. I take the consequences of being good. People might pick on you, people might laugh at you, people might say you scared, people might say you a punk, people might say you a bitch, people might say You fronting, people might say you scared, or the girls will laugh at you, or the niggas might. So what? You once you choose to be good and choose to be right, you gotta take what come with it because there is some rewards that come with doing good. So if you're gonna do good and want to receive the rewards of doing good, you gotta take the bad. Just like I see YN in HL Chopper. Like he was all Christian doing good, cut his hair. And I think I seen a tweet where he said, fuck it. He about to start going back how he was going because people keep playing with you. But people will do that to test you, bro. You gotta pass the test. Like Charleston say, he admit that, okay, nigga, if you say you God, and you doing to do the right thing, I'ma test your motherfucking ass. Even I don't think you should do that because everybody human. You know what I'm saying? But you fail because you minding people that you bad. You know what I'm saying? Or you minding people that you was harmful at one point in time. And you can't do that, man. I see a lot of people do that. Like street niggas. Street niggas want to be street, but then if they get caught and jam up, they want to rat. You know what I'm saying? And you can't do that. You gotta pick us. You got if you're gonna be street, be motherfucking street, and then kind of trying to change, but then don't deny what you did and don't deny where you come from and don't deny who you are, but and don't try to play both sides. You gotta pick a side and stay like that. And ain't nothing wrong with whatever side you pick. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Maybe this is God making the sacrifice. So yeah, so you see 1 minute. So I'm saying, I'm starting to see that he really been living life with no sympathy. This is where he come get his sympathy because just like misery loves company, misery loves sympathy too. So yeah, nah, nigga. So when his baby died, nigga, I said to myself, nigga, that baby ain't been living long enough. You be a sad no way, nigga. I hate this nigga. Come motherfucker, baby. Ain't.
All right, let's change to this here because you about to go.
I'm
but, yeah.
All
right, let's go.
Demonetize.
Yeah, no, let's go somewhere else. So,
Switch up.
Yeah.
You got to be mean too.
Yeah, no, I don't want to be mean. I like this Charleston here. We've been flowing. Now, how did you link up with 607 on after all the back and forth? And how is the comedy set?
You know,
They never get their own time.
look at it. Another guy he trying to help look out.
He got what he need, but he can't never get their own time.
Come on,
He lacked good communication skills to be able to understand. Man, this is serious. They really looking.
Hell yeah, boy. I'm gonna take that BC, nigga.
You really got a gift on stage.
Shit.
So what's gonna be gonna be. Mm-hmm. Yeah, what's gonna be.
I ain't lying.
This was meant for me and that.
Hell yeah.
It'll be meant for me and you, Charleston. He knew it.
I saw it.
I just didn't like it. Yeah, I just didn't like it. Then that short homie, and he don't know what he doing.
I watch a little bit of it. He be talking about the spiritual side.
And what's very impressive about him is that nigga listen.
You gotta listen. I listen to him. Hell yeah.
How to make this do what it's supposed to do.
Hell yeah.
And you can see the results of progress.
And what about the results?
So I just had to get out my feelings. And understand, nigga, this is a business. And nobody in business, whether it's entertainment or what, nobody in business can thrive and excel and elevate with their feelings attached to doing business.
Come on, man. Get out your feelings, man.
You gonna do business with people you don't like, you can't stand.
Yeah.
But you find ways to mutually respect them.
No.
Business is mutual and beneficial.
Right.
So you see yourself doing big things with?
I've been offered to do big things.
Look at that.
Because I was in my feelings at the time, I turned it down.
Let's go.
That's how you know you getting some money. You turning down money.
Yeah, so
I can't wait to do some business with you, Carl.
Yeah, I can't
Can't wait, man.
get him. So
I'm be the one to pick that game up and boy playing.
Okay.
And then I understand. I understand now. I understand
And boy
this
playing.
what I heard that hurt my feelings or make me feel uncomfortable that causes me not to like you based on what you said. I understand what I know, then don't nothing bother you, even if it bothers you. This is a entertainment, content-driven society.
Amen.
You better take what bother you and make it content.
Ain't
What
lying.
don't bother you.
Jim Jones be doing that.
Shit, this is what I do.
Okay. What's your thoughts on Antoine Daniel and Corey Holcomb almost coming to blows?
Yeah, I was mad. I was mad at 5150, man. You know, want no. Then when you sucking they dick, when I don't want no saying when you kissing their ass and you know what I'm saying. So you saying I'm sucking it, well, you better say I'm sucking dick again. You ain't can't feel try to govern my mouth and put a muzzle on my mouth, and you would let me. I couldn't put one on yours. That means you think you tougher than me.
I ain't lying.
So, factory.
So boom. I seen that with the dude Corey, right? So so what happened was first of all, my man was kind of disrespecting Antoine by just talking over him. He didn't want to let my man talk. He talking over, he talking over Antoine, all that. And he said he be kissing. He told Antoine he be kissing white people ass or something. And Antoine said he be sucking the black people dick or something. They said, and then the guy that said it first, Corey, he got upset because of what he said. But how the fuck you gonna get mad at that man for what he said when you said it first? Like it's both disrespectful in a private area. Like, first of all, as a man, you don't talk about your private area to nobody. Every man know that. You don't talk about your private area. You don't say nothing about kissing ass or sucking dick. That's the most disrespectful shit that you can say, period. So one thing I notice about a bully and a person that like to start problems and a person that like to fight, they'll do something disrespectful and they'll violate, but if you do it to them, they can't take it and they'll tell. That's just like if you hit somebody and the person that got hit that person that hit them first harder, they'll tell the teacher or they'll say you started it, but you started it though. You can't. One thing about it, I noticed like Chris Rock and Will Smith. Chris Rock disrespected Will Smith on stage in front of everybody. What you think was gonna happen? What you know what happened was you thought that man wasn't gonna slap your ass. You thought he wasn't gonna say that. And with Antoine, Antoine thought no, the dude Corey thought Antoine wasn't gonna say that. He thought he can just bully Antoine. Antoine wasn't going. Antoine even shot the fuck out of me. I was like, damn, that nigga was so professional with that shit. And then my man tried to get closer. Watch out. He told the girl to watch out. Let me get closer. Like, what the fuck you doing that for? That's just like you saying, oh, let me hold my earrings, hold my shirt, hold my coat. Nah. Like, first of all, grown men shouldn't be trying to fight. For one, y'all having a conversation. Anytime a man want to fight when y'all talking, that's a problem. That's a red flag, bro. You should be able to control yourself and say what you got to say without wanting to fight and be in your feelings. And what I learned is that a lot of men that can fight and that do fight, they can't talk and they can't think. That's why they be fucking fighting and they don't talk to girls and they can't get girls. You know what I'm saying? So that's why a nigga that can fight beat a woman up because she got that mouth. She gonna out talk you and outthink you. You know what I'm saying? But I noticed that, bro. Like all the men that bully people and start shit, they always can't take it when the person give them the same energy back. And Antoine was professional. You know what I'm saying? You all in that man's face like you then he calling his girl a bitch. He talking about his wife. He talking about his daughter. For what? Why is you so mad, bruh? Like we had a disagreement and you upset. Like, man, in today's world, in my 30s and in 2026, I'm not having a conversation with a person that can't control themselves, or a person that in their feelings, or a person that want to fight. Cause I don't want to fight. I ain't never wanted to fight. Fight for what? What we fighting for? Fighting is for stupid motherfuckers that can't think, bro. Now, if you hit me or you touch me, if my life in danger, that's a different story. Or protect themselves, that's a different story. But you want to fight because you can't talk, or you want to fight. That's a bad thing, man. I like Antoine. Antoine a real player. Antoine a real gentleman. He carry himself in professional. And then Antoine asked the man, okay, fuck it, we can go outside. My man was still sitting his fat, ugly ass down somewhere, his goofy, doofy ass. He was still sitting down, man. Get your fat ass up and go outside, bro. I'm not told a nigga at school at one time. We in the 12th grade. First we in the 8th grade. He fucking with me, bullying me mentally. I ain't want to bother him. He trying to embarrass me in the class. Like I told you, I let him embarrass me. Nigga, we get in the 8th grade. That nigga try that shit, boy. As soon as he try to try that shit, I'm in his face. What? And then I realized he ain't want to fight. And then we got basically kicked out of the class and all that shit. We in the office. I'm telling him, yo, tell him what's going on. This nigga, he wanna get it popping. I say, let's get it. Ask him what the fuck happened. I'm talking like this in the office. Guess what he say? I was just he just flip on me. I was just playing. And then when we got out of the class, he wanted to try to fight. I said, yo, bro, fuck all that. We could just go. I was driving at the time. We could just go and leave school. We grown, nigga. We don't even go to school anyway. We just come here and go and leave when we want anyway. We can just leave. I said the same thing. We can just leave, bro. We can go and fight all day. I don't even fight, but if you really want to fight, we can leave and go. Guess what that nigga did? Didn't want to fight. So I realized, bro, people really don't want to fight. They just really want to just do something, and they just really want to embarrass you, and they just want to bully you. So that's what that nigga Corey tried to do to Antoine. He tried to embarrass my man and bully him. But you the one who started it, and you the one who said something first. How the fuck you gonna say something first and they gonna start it, and then when that nigga respond, you and your feelings. See what happened was when Antoine respond just like that, that shit shocked the fuck out his ass. He looked. And that nigga was so shocked, and he was so that shit hurt his feelings, bro. And he said that to his fucking face, and he said it in front of a girl on your fucking show. That's some gangsta ass shit to do, man. And then before they even said that part, he was like, Corey was like, "Yeah, you said this." Antoine was like, "Yeah, I did say that, and I'm confirming that. I'm saying it to your face again. I did say that." I said, "Oh shit." I said, "Oh shit." That nigga stood on everything he said. It's just like somebody said, "Yeah, bro, I heard you talk about me." Yeah, I motherfucking was. And what? Then the niggas be looking stupid, like, "Oh shit, what's my next move?" Cause yeah, you ain't thought Buddy was gonna respond like that. So man, don't be trying to bully people, man, cause that shit might backfire in your ass. You for trying to bully the wrong nigga, it ain't gonna go good for you. Come on now, what's happening? Hold on.
And take position. And take position. And these people attack me. Too powerful.
Yeah, he should have did that.
Oh,
I thought he was gonna hit Antoine. I ain't gonna lie. I thought he was gonna hit Antoine. I like, oh shit. That nigga like he from the streets too. Antoine said, fuck it, I'm from the D2. Antoine like, yo, you see my motherfucking knockers, nigga? We been knocking niggas out. I'm the brother.
no.
He said, we got scars. So he said, I got scars on my shit.
Yeah, no, I texted Antoine. I'm proud of you.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Corey was trying to beat dog.
Hell yeah.
So what's your thoughts on Adam 22 fighting Jason Love after he allowed him to have sex with his wife?
He just mad. He won't. That's all. Adam mad. That's all. That's why I want to fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, Adam wants to, man.
I think that's so stupid. For people to be fighting, bro, that shit so stupid. That shit, that shit always been stupid. What the fuck y'all fighting for? You allow that man to fuck your girl, and and she probably fucked the shit out of him. The nigga a porn star. Y'all be doing crazy shit. That's some weird shit they got going on. And she fine too. And he fucked her raw, nothing to pussy. So they say, why y'all fighting for? And I think bro beat his ass. How you think your wife feel, nigga? You fighting another nigga that fuck your bitch and he beat your ass. So he basically found you, knocked your ass out, and fucked her and probably fucked her to sleep. One thing about it, bro. If you fuck a girl good enough, she'll remember that shit the next day at work, bro. She'll remember that shit for the rest of her life. That's why it ain't good to take your girl back if she cheat on you.
Prefer Jason Love. So
That was the main reason we were fucking so many girls back in the day.
He wanted
For the memories and experiences.
So you don't think that should be a fight?
Hell no.
Yeah, nigga Jason Love.
Why they fighting for?
And then go beat the got his wife. I'm talking about how that motherfucker be. Nigga, I'm talking about nigga
Fighting. Nigga, get your stupid ass out my motherfucking face. Slap me then you wanna fight. Start fighting me then you wanna fight. Every time they wanna fight me. Fight me? Get your ugly ass out my motherfucking face.
All right, let's switch up now.
People up.
Yeah, let's switch it. Now, my boy, let's switch it up now.
All right.
See, now, this from Sam I. Shout out to Sam I, because, you know, sometimes Sam I be ticking you off, but
Yeah.
I think you on the right place.
Sit up on it.
Yeah. So, in your film, Wrong Address, released last year, how would you describe the overall filming process?
Yeah, that was a good movie, man. That was a real good movie. That was a good movie on Tubi, man. Charleston did this thing, him and Dewberry all on him. That was a good movie. Yeah. And he giving the game back on that too. Because you say you could put a movie on Tubi. Get them checks.
To remember your lines, deliver your line, ad lib at time, and put in the type of energy they need. So nigga, you might shoot the same video. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so now homie, it was tiresome. Homie, but there's something that they do at the end, it's called martini. And that's when you're done. Nigga, martini, I can't describe. That's everybody celebrates. All right, y'all, Mr. Robert, yes. Everybody don't say it. That's like winning a Super Bowl, a championship, or something that you could never go back and do with these same people do. So yeah.
Okay. So were your takes mostly one and done, or did you have to require multiple retakes?
Multiple retakes.
So was it like, did you get frustrated at like, because like you'd be like, man, I know I nailed that, and they'd be like, no, we want a different.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And I think I'm sharp enough to look at the paper one time.
Mm-hmm.
All right, wait, I'm ready to go. All right. And then, oh man, yeah. I'm overly confident. You know, acting, they can come in overly confident. And you got pretty women on the set. You got to look them in the eyes. You don't know if you got a booger in your nose, if your breath stink. So all kind of shit going through your head while you try to remember the lines. And yeah. So nigga did a bunch of takes, homie. Cause you have to get it right.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what did that experience teach you about acting and working on a professional film set?
This ain't for everybody.
Yeah, this ain't for everybody. He said that shit ain't for everybody.
Because you have to give them exactly what they're looking for.
Now I would have to do a line that it's myself. I couldn't be doing nothing else. I gotta be me.
So the repetitiveness is become redundant. God, man, shit, we're gonna take, man, 50 times, man, shit. Take 55. Now you might be mad at that you was like, shit, man, don't have a hope, man, shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so let me ask you this.
The date on end to the project.
Okay. So how does filming a movie compare to stand-up
That's
comedy?
good though.
And do you see them as two completely different crafts, or do they overlap in any way?
Nah, they're two different crafts and they don't overlap in any way. Acting, you got a script. Comedy, you have a set. But it's somewhat like a script. Uh, nigga, acting, you have something to mimic with no expectation of a response from an audience. Comedy is a whole different monster.
Mhm.
Make an actor, nigga shiver.
All right, in that movie, you played a wise, cool grandfather figure. Was that role? Was that something like you
That was perfect.
really wanted, or it just something like, okay, I'll just take that just to get my foot in the door?
Nah. That was designed strictly for me.
Yeah, I could tell.
That was strictly for me.
Okay, last December, Jake Paul fought a real life world champion heavyweight in Anthony Joshua. How important is it for us as a people to sometimes take risks or show courage?
All risk takers was once great.
Yeah, you gotta take risks.
People became great by being risk takers. If you don't take risks, then how can you ever take the leap towards success? The risk is doing something that you believe in that you don't know the outcome. You just believe in it.
It's true.
So you take a chance on it. Now, those are two different instances. Those are two different skill sets. Uh, a funny actor not won't necessarily make a funny comedian. A funny comedian won't necessarily make a funny actor. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now, by him taking this fight, he got his jaw broke, teeth missing. So do you think taking that fight was a calculated move or reckless and not worth it?
It was worth it. You'll see a more next go around.
Okay. So
Because he's finally giving everybody what they wanted to see. A real fight where he loses. Get over, tune in next time.
So what are your thoughts on there are a lot of sayings about money, like everybody have a price or money talks. Is there enough money in the world that you would agree to get your jaw broke just to make a lot of sense of it of that?
Yeah.
See, I'm a little different on that, man. My grandma taught me money ain't everything. Respect can carry you everything. Respect can carry you further than money. That's what I've been taught. But I mean, to fight and get your jaw broke, I don't want to go through that for some money. I ain't want to go through that. If I had to go through that, and I had to, if I had to go through that with no money, I'd rather go through that without being planned like a man than willingly go through that and knowingly go through that for some money. Nah, I ain't finna go through no pain for no money. I ain't finna do certain strange shit for no money. I went like that. I'd rather be broke. That might be sound crazy, but that's true. Cause I've been in situations where you have to choose between your integrity and your morals and what you believe in or some money. I chose to be broke. That's why I'm at where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? But I still end up in the same damn position where I wanted to be. So it kind of worked out in my damn favor. So, you know what I'm saying? It all about your decisions, man. It's all about your choices, dog. So making the right choices made in I ended up where I wanted to be. And sometimes I be thinking about, damn, but what if I ain't made them right choices and I'd have made the wrong choices? I would have been successful, but ain't no telling where the fuck I would have ended up at. You know what I'm saying? You don't know. But I do know from making the right decisions that I end up here, which is a good place where I want to be, and I got a chance. So that's good. I thank God for that. You know what I'm saying? But doing stuff for money, man, it ain't really the right thing to do. But as long as you live, you realize like, do people even care about right and wrong? Is right and wrong important? See, right and wrong is important to me, and right and wrong is important to my life. But me going about life, I realize that people don't give a fuck about right and wrong. Certain people do. A lot of people do. It depends on where you go. So I try to go around people that do the right thing. Even the simplest things like littering and treating people right. You know what I'm saying? Just things like that. So me doing stuff for money, I rather make 7.25 an hour and get up. Like I ain't the type to sacrifice my morals and integrity for no money. You know what I'm saying? I rather go through the hard way. I rather deal with the consequences. So I realize a lot of people try to avoid the consequences by choosing the money, but they'll end up losing something very, very valuable in the process. And what you gonna lose in the process that's valuable, it ain't worth losing to me. That's just how I am though, man. So I always been like that. But it do get hard, you know what I'm saying? You have all these problems without the money. But if you just stay down until you come up and work while you're down and keep trying and keep going and keep trying and keep going and keep researching and keep going and keep striving, you will goddamn get right. You know what I'm saying? So that's where I'm at with it.
After Jake Paul fight, Andrew Joshua was in a
And you will see along your way, doors will start to open up, things will start to happen, and you just keep going. And I saw this in a movie one time. It's called The Secret. And the guy said life is like driving on the back road, dark, late night in a car with lights on. You only can see what's in front of you a little bit. You don't know what's way, way ahead, but the more that you go, the more that you see. If you stop, think about it. If you're driving in a car at night on the back road, if you stop in the light zone, you only can see what's in front of you that's lit. And you know what I'm saying? So you gotta keep going to see what's in front of you. So that made sense to me when he said, and I never forget that. So along your journey of the unknown and taking the risk, you ain't gonna know if your ass gonna make it. But the best thing about it is you in control of your destiny. God in control, but you in control. Like that's a fair game to me. Like I'm in control. So I'm in control if I fuck up, and I'm in control if I get this shit right. And I'm gonna get it right because I want it right. And I'm gonna make sure it's right. And I'm gonna take my time and do it right, baby.
serious car accident in Nigeria where he lost two of his close friends and retired from boxing shortly after. What lessons can we take from that tragedy of our own lives?
Nothing. Sure, no. Okay. There's no motherfucking thing, nigga. Accidents happen, especially in them countries over there. Yeah, nigga, three big rides in the small. Yeah, nah, nigga. Okay, you can't take nothing from nobody else's death that you don't know.
Mhm. Are you familiar with the black coach from Pittsburgh? Right. Okay, so Mike Tomlin, the youngest black coach to win the Super Bowl and hold up several groundbreaking records, retired from Pittsburgh Steelers January 13, 2026. Do you think his achievements should be praised more than rappers coming home being free for not snitching? You know how people praise the rapper, oh, he homeboy, he stood up, he stood tall. Or should they focus more on this black young coach win a Super Bowl and achieve a lot of goals that,
Yeah,
we all sit back
yeah,
and
they
look at?
should praise both of us.
Football coach, he don't do for nothing. Why even focus on him? Focus on what good something he did. Be helping that white man get championship. All that, you go to the white man stadium. He made a great career for himself and for his family. Yeah, he was a great coach, a great black coach. Uh, Why we even giving thought to this coach?
Okay, well, let's get on some relationship stuff.
You know what I'm saying? Maybe that football mind is a dumb mind.
Well, I was looking at like with youngsters with our black youngsters coming up, being able to coach a football team is like a big flex.
He got mistreated coaching it. They didn't treat him fair. He even said that. He had to fight for a job every year. That nigga wasn't happy doing that. Oh, it's the white man. So why would we? So he got paid to do good. He did good. Why y'all worry about football after that? They supposed to be tackling and killing each other. We're not supposed to be looking at black coaches and saying, hey, we got a black coach. That means nothing to society. They think that coach a white man's team. So now,
I don't know. I think they did kind of good though. Black person coaching. I don't know. He is right though. I ain't gonna lie. He right.
Yeah, nigga,
But
he ain't won the Super Bowl this year, so
he
what
might.
the white man saying? They won Super Bowl. Uh, he excelled in it for what 20 some years. Uh, now he want to commentate. Yeah, like a player play. So I'm with him. But you know, I couldn't see praising him or the rapper. Uh, Malcolm X said, why keep looking at your entertainers, your celebrities, your athletes? We're the only people that do that.
Cause they people that made it feel
Somebody for Bill Belichick to be racist or say what to do with their niggas, they go find the kind that, no, nigga, keep coach on the field.
Okay, now we about to see if we could pick up what you about to put down with this relationship talk.
Let's get it, baby. I know that shit girl.
Stay in a relationship too long, and what are the signs that it may be time to retire that relationship?
All right, let me answer that before he answer. Okay, boom. This how this shit go. First of all, motherfucker, don't even get your ugly ass in a relationship. Number one. But if your dumb ass was to get in a relationship, if she, if y'all ain't fucking, that time for that means she don't like you. When she don't like your ass no more, it's time for y'all to go. But if y'all got kids, you done fucked up, bro. You gotta stay with her forever because you got kids. You know what I'm saying? That's what I think. I think people that got kids together need to stay their ass together. You know what I'm saying? And they need to stay together. So if you got 8 baby mamas, you need to have all 8 baby mamas up under one roof on some real shit. I ain't never seen that happen. But I don't believe in breakups though. Breakups and divorce, I ain't with that shit. Why we gonna break up? Why we gonna get together if we gonna break up? So if all y'all breaking up and it's a possibility that we gonna break up, I ain't even finna forget with nobody. That's how I look at it.
I don't know what white people do or what Mexicans do. They seem to stay in relationships very long. Black people seem to don't stay in relationships long.
Man, man.
What do you think the reason is?
Oh, we have sex too early.
That's a fact.
And we really don't like each other.
That's a fact.
Both of us in a compromised state or situation.
Thank
and
you.
we just find compromise.
That's a fact. Most people that get in a relationship, they need something out their ass. Let me tell you the secret. The secret is this. If you got a girl that want to get in a relationship, she probably want to use you. If you got a dude that want to get with a girl, he gonna use you. He probably gonna use you for a place to stay, for who you is, for your money, for your taxes, for your what, for something, or your live with you. Whoever want to be in the goddamn relationship won't want to use you, bro. Want to hurt you or want to use your name or some shit. Motherfucker want to come off your name. Some people want to get with you to break up with you. Some people want to get with you to get in your motherfucking business. Some people want to get with you to take care of you. Most people get in a relationship, they want to take care of, they need something taken care of. Me, I can take care of my motherfucking self. But the things that I do need taken care of, I find it in other people. And if they get that to me, I tell them, okay, cool, you gave me that. Now, if you need something, I if you need something, just let me know and I'll do it for you and I'll give it to you. But what usually happens is that the person that um the person that want to be in a relationship, gonna be the one just using you. That's how it usually work. It don't never be an even exchange. I was just talking to my guy, kind of he 10 years older than me. He got kids from this woman, and he was saying how she don't appreciate him, man. She talk to him dirty. He pay all the bills and he do everything for her. He take care of the kids, and she just complain and doing wrong for some reason. He a nice guy. He everything. You know what I'm saying? I see if the nigga wasn't he you know what I'm saying? So he take care of her, do everything. So and he be faithful to her. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. Girls will change their mind up with you. It too much of a risk. The trust a woman, man. You can't trust a woman, bro. You can, but you can't. A woman got to give you a reason to trust her.
So why do you think people stay in miserable relationships or miserable jobs for so long? Or do you think the root cause behind both is the same?
Why do I think people stay in relationships so long?
Miserable relationships
It's
and miserable jobs.
it's miserable but beneficial. Most people are miserable on their job, but keep their job because it's beneficial. It so nigga, you ain't miserable every day. Yeah, so now, nigga, misery comes with love and relationship. So some days you're miserable and you accept being miserable. Then that season or that time of misery fades and y'all reconnected. So that comes with love.
Mm. So what about we say the thrill is gone?
That's after 2 years. So now what y'all have to have something
Right.
to keep y'all more interested in each other once the thrill is gone.
Old Spice Gentleman's Body Wash.
That's a fact. See, the thing is that I'm so professional with it, yo. That when I meet a girl, I already know this shit ain't gonna motherfucking last. So you go ahead and hit the first night, go ahead and hit the you hit all that night, then you hit about 3 times that night, then you hit the next day, the next day, the next day, and then you probably hit that following weekend. Then y'all probably ain't gonna talk for 3 damn days or 3 weeks, and then next thing you know, that shit gonna slowly go down, and the next thing you know, so you probably gonna be talking to about 3 weeks or 3 months or a month or 6 months, or if y'all going, y'all might talk 1 or 2 years. That's it. Other than that, bro, that shit gonna end so fast. You gotta automatically know that. You gotta automatically know that. So it's crazy how the world is now, bro. Like it's crazy. I don't even fuck around no more. I just see girls, look at girls. Damn, she cute. Damn, she fine. She may look at me, and that's it. I try to just focus on business, focus on life, what I'm trying to do, and just take care of yourself. Like that's why I moved to New York. I like New York. You can just explore the city, do what you like, do what you love, handle your business as a man, and that shit is fun and fulfilling. You know what I'm saying? You ain't really gotta have no girl involved. Like I done dealt with so many girls, so you could just play them shits, play the scene in your head. You know what I'm saying? You get your bread up, you can just meet somebody, have a good time, and that's it. But other than that, people so grimy and devilish and devious and got crazy motives though, to the point where you can't you gotta just be chilling right now. I be hearing so many bad stories about people with a girl, bro. I be like, damn, I'm glad I don't go through that. I ain't never even been through nothing bad, but hearing stories and seeing stories and hearing people's stories and shit, it make you like, damn, I gotta be more and more careful. Even though I'm tight on my game and everything working for me, but if you find out that me and you doing the same thing, you keep getting got, keep getting got, keep getting got. It'll make me be like, God damn, bro, let me slow down and quit. Make sure my shit tight, cause what I'm doing right and what you doing wrong, bro. So I figured it out. Like you gotta just chill. You gotta just chill until to this shit get cleared up. We need to keep on talking about it and change ourselves and be better people. And I think if you've been hurt in a relationship, you need to sit your motherfucking ass down. You don't supposed to be with nobody else. I don't give a fuck if you a man or a woman. So if one of my homeboys was in a relationship and he caught his girl cheating and they broke up or his girl don't want him no more, I wouldn't advise him to get with another girl. Bruh, just get your shit together and become better. Like save your money, make some money, do what you always love to do, and a girl gonna come. You might go to Target and buy deodorant tonight and see a girl right on the same aisle. Boom. Talk to her, get to know her. That's it. You ain't gotta even jump in relationship. I think everybody just be jumping in relationship because that that's just what we think we supposed to be doing. But I don't never get in a relationship. I ain't never been in one, and I don't see the fucking point because people break up, people use you, like it just don't make no sense unless you being serious. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? But be careful out there. Yeah, be careful.
Yeah, she could it to the other nigga.
Okay, so what advice have you learned over the years about being courageous and stepping out and trying new things?
Oh,
You gotta try new things.
nothing. You learn all those things as a little boy about courage, stepping out, trying new things.
Uh,
Oh, as a man, you wake up with a plan, goals, aspirations, and you pursue those. It don't take courage to do that.
I think it do. Because you gotta take courage to do it. You have a plan to do some push ups, you don't have the courage to do it.
To become a millionaire?
No, you're not. It ain't that easy. It ain't that easy. If it was, more would do it, but nah, it ain't that easy. I'm kidding. It takes a lot of discipline, uh, consistency, and it takes trial, error, and some failure to get a meal. Uh, they want to take those ingredients out the recipe, and you can't. Yeah, so nah, nigga, it it appeared to be that easy because of what it is not. It's not.
What advice would you give a young millionaire? Or would you recommend that they ball out and learn through life or lessons, or would you advise them to save portion for a rainy day?
Uh, I wouldn't tell a young millionaire thing. I didn't help him get his money.
Mhm.
I got nothing to tell me what I ain't help him get his money, nigga.
Okay.
I ain't making no advice, tell him what he been investing. I ain't telling him nothing, nigga. Uh, yeah, nah.
Okay, so Cam Newton received 20 million in signing bonus and weekly six-figure NFL checks, about 700,000 per week. But allegedly said it's hard for him to take care of children.
Damn, that's a lot of money.
Do you think if you had 20 million in your 20s, you could go broke as well?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you just spend, you know.
Well, taxes go take. Man, nigga, 20 taxes go down there, get 6 to 8. Then once you go get that big old bad house, that's what, 5 to 10. Then once you helping everybody, so it's easy, nigga. Easy.
Give me a
Easy.
$600 girl, $700.
Okay, so growing up in Texas, being homeschooled, do you feel you were prepared for the real world when it came to money and socializing?
Yeah. Yeah, because I had a financially uh savvy mother. Uh, so we had saving bonds as a kid. We got a lounge. I had a piggy bank. Uh, I knew how to write checks. I knew how to balance a checkbook. I knew about a household budget. I knew about credit. Uh, in my late teens, no. I mean, I had a very. My mother was trying to. I was prepared for the world. I just didn't have. I didn't have a positive man to reinforce and to reinstate what my mother was showing us and teaching. I was like, man, that just worked for women, man. That's just volatile. And I never got to be bad.
Mm.
I didn't want to be bad for a little bit. So now,
That I was too though, but the thing about it though, I had all kind of men in my family. I had all kind of men. So I watch the difference in men and put all of them together. So and create my own version of a man. That's what I did because you don't want to be like your daddy. You don't want to be like your uncle. You kind of want to be something like your uncle. Then you kind of want to be like I want to be like everybody on my mama's side. All my older uncles on my mama's side like Charleston White. Him, my big cousin like Charleston White. My other big cousin and a few other big cousins and my cousin, other uncles and cousins. I want to be like my uncles and cousins. So um and then you put all them together, then you see other men every day, you know what I'm saying, that stop by your mama friends or your grandma friends and stuff. You know what I'm saying? And then you see like or like we used to have cookouts all the time. So the cookouts, you see different men. I mean, I used to always like guys that was a grown man with no kids and no wife. Excuse me, and that can attract all the girls and get all the girls and not have no kids though but got money and by themselves. So I always knew what type of man I wanted to be. You know what I'm saying? And I saw men with jobs. I saw men that wouldn't have jobs. I just saw a lot of, when you were a kid and you trying to find out who you want to be and you always looking for somebody you want to be like, you put them all together to make one man though. You know what I'm saying? Because you looking at entertainers and stuff. You looking at ball players and shit like that. But yeah, I'm glad I had different versions of men. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You got men that probably went in the military. You got men that retired. You got men that work a job. You got men that's married. You got men that got kids. You got men that's single. You got men that's no kids. You got men that got their own business. I used to watch the men that used to come to grandma crib that doing something with insurance. I paid attention to what he got on, and that's work. He come by, paperwork, fill out this and that, and leave. You know what I'm saying? I used to pay attention to the men and women that stayed out of town that went to school here. Like, damn, why everybody that out of town look so good? They in shape, they smiling, they teeth good, they pretty. Even though my family, they fresh too and all that, but they got a better car, foreign car, and they look good, they in shape, and they got bread and they only come every now and then. So I always want to be a part of that, bro. So I paid attention to that. So one thing about kids, you don't pay attention.
I want to be like the shit I saw. I was preparing for
And then you got, like I say, you got actors on TV. Want to be like Ice Cube. Want to be like the movie on Home Alone. The little kid off Home Alone. Want to be like Tarzan. You know what I'm saying?
So, what was the biggest insecurity you had as a child and as an adult? Do any of those insecurities ever come back?
So I ain't really had no insecurities. I ain't never had no insecurities growing up. My insecurities probably was I ain't really had no insecurities because even if I met somebody that had something I wanted or they had something I ain't had or they could do something I couldn't do, I always knew I got their ass beat by something too. So it don't even matter if you can cut a backflip and I can't, or your mama buy you a trampoline. Some niggas mama used to buy them a damn trampoline, a fucking basketball goal, PS1, PS2, Xbox. You had to be the man if you had Xbox and PlayStation. I'm talking about got everything. Got shoes, jerseys for your birthday, scooters, iPods, iPads. I ain't used to get none of that shit. But I realized like I- even if they might have got that, but I got this. And I was always grown and mature. So I ain't never was really insecure though. You know what I'm saying? Even when people had like even when we went to school and I had one pair of shoes and all the badass motherfuckers used to have four pair of shoes. That shit ain't I ain't never used to be insecure, be mad or be jealous or be hating. But I just noticed that shit. But thing about also what I noticed is them niggas ain't give a fuck about shoes. They used to fuck their shoes up. You know what I'm saying? So even when guys was stronger than me, like
or tougher than me. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't never I like he can do that, I can't. You know what I'm saying? So even when guys was like fucking with girls like fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, and I wasn't talking to girl, touching ass and flirting and get my fingers wet and shit like that. I was chilling, building my swag. You know what I'm saying? Sticking to my morals and principles, fly nigga, real nigga on point. I wouldn't even fucking girl. Even when doing that time, I wasn't never hating. I waited my turn. And I skipped that stage and went straight to fucking. And when I was now I'm leading this shit. Now the niggas hating on me. So I ain't never was really insecure. That's a because the thing about as a man, if you insecure about something, you can change it and you can work on it and you can build on it. So if I was insecure about my body, I work on it. I go to the gym like crazy. I be drinking all this shit. You know what I'm saying? And building your body. Like if you insecure about anything, study. You know what I'm saying? I was never insecure though. That's a bad thing to be. You know what I'm saying? Because I always worked on my problems. Like I ain't got no money. Try to get you some motherfucking money. Keep trying to get you some money. And then the people that got the money doing the wrong thing, and the people that got the money, I wouldn't do that to get the money. So that's why it never bothered me. So ain't nothing really made me insecure. I'm trying to think though, like nothing really made me insecure. Even if your people let you do what you want to do, and your people got family members that they can call and get 500 from, 5,000 from. I ain't never insecure because I can do what I want to do. It always a see it always a flip side to everything though. So if you meet somebody that got something that you don't got, or doing something that you can't do, or they bought something that you can't buy, it always vice versa. I always known that. It always vice versa. So it always you just gotta find out what that is if you want to. Or you know what I'm saying, to make you feel better type shit. Just like I be watching shows from back in the day. A person may got one thing that another kid don't got and he'll brag about it and make the other kid feel bad, not knowing this person down in 15 years, you gonna be working for him. So it's amazing how life work, man. So insecure, I don't think a man should be insecure because you can work on your insecurities. That's the best thing about it. That's the best thing about being. That's like, but now I can't understand the guys that got money. They be worried about if they short or not. I be like, bro, you got something that most men don't got. You got money. A tall nigga don't got no fucking money. But you a short nigga with money, but a tall nigga might be ain't got no money. Or you might be got money and a tall person ain't got a foreign. You gotta I mean it don't matter what you got because you got something that's cool. That what every man need to know and every person need to know. You got something that's cool too about yourself. You just gotta find out what it is and share it with the world. That's all. And you got a talent. God gave everybody a talent and a gift. You just gotta find out what it is. And once you find out what it is, share it with the world, and everybody gonna be like, "Oh, that shit hard, bro. Show me how you do that shit, bro. I want one. Let me buy one." You never know what it might be. So don't be insecure. I said they got uh as an adult, it was the I my insecurity was uh my insecurity was the struggling single father. Niggas just man, niggas trying to make it for the kid. That was my insecurity.
Okay, do you feel like having a pocket full of money, cashing checks, solved a lot of problems you were dealing with when you didn't have money?
Yep.
How about say
Yeah.
All right, let's go to the strip club. So it's been known that you went to strip clubs getting thousands of dollars and drawing it back into the crowd. Would you say that this generosity came from growing up with your own phone line and your own room at an early age?
Nah, man. I mean, that's just trying to. Oh, I think I never been generosity. That's part of my game. So so they're gonna give me a section for free. So I'm gonna go in there and I'm trying to market and kiss me a brand and some sponsorships while I promote the nightlife, gentleman style, and kick me some young while I do it. So nigga, I don't. So when I was before I was famous, I'm at least go spend 200-300 in there. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
I was doing that before I was famous. So I'm gonna come in there the first time. By the time she get, by the time she get 3-4 thousand, we. So still initially I was the top gonna get at least 2 or 3 thousand. A bag at the strip club dancing. Wait, I know what you want. I'm gonna get her attention with that first thousand. Cause $1,000 an hour flying, nigga. And then it ain't on the weekend. So I'm strategically coming on nights that make, yeah. So yeah, I might throw 1,000 and don't even ask her for a name. When I come back the next time, she's intrigued. And I'm finna do this again. So now I got everybody looking. I'm gonna make her feel special every time I come there. So now this ain't got nothing to do with no generosity, no nothing. This how I knock bad bitches. And it's been a successful proven method. The catching come before the hanging. I'm just coming in catching them so I can hang.
Okay, so I like that strategy, but my question is, once you do that, and then when you come back and now she ready to play, do you give her more money?
Yeah.
Or you gotta give her money that night too?
No. You ain't got to give no money no night after that.
Man, them boy to my paying for a girl. That's why I don't go to the club.
You always give more than what you ask for.
That ain't my thing. That ain't my stilo. But I mean, when you got it and shit, you know what I'm saying? That's a different story. But me, fuck all that. But if you need it, you know, that's a different story. But just giving a girl some goddamn money, that hell no. But if you in the club, no, you got it. That's a different story. Yeah, that is true too. And like you say, you find out which one you like. You know what I'm saying? And go from there.
So you stop giving so much at some point.
Yeah.
Yeah, and nigga, her giving catches up to your giving because your giving captivated and mesmerized her. Don't know how to good and don't know how to talk good. Y'all love each other for a year or two. To the honeymoon phase or to the trans world. But nigga, believe me, any woman that got money throwed on her consistently, just after you all of a sudden, it puts her in a train.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Hypnotized her.
Yeah. Well, let's go to giving back. So you got Terrance Gangsta Williams, Cat Williams, LL Cool J, Michael Jackson, and yourself, Charleston White, have all been known to give back. What does it say about a man who gives without worrying about being filmed?
Uh, a man who gives, I don't know if he's stupid or a fool. Y'all know if you're stupid or fool. You out here giving and you don't want nobody to know you giving.
Mm-hmm.
Man, you trying to come homeless people. Yeah, you trying to buy homeless. Yeah, nah, nigga, why wouldn't you? Why would you want nobody to know?
No, it ain't that you want nobody to know. Just say for instance, like you just feel good, you want to do a giveaway and you don't have nobody to film it. Like you just give somebody, here you go.
Why would you do that? It's not documented, it never happened.
Okay.
Now, if you just want to say, hey, I do this, but don't tell nobody you do it all in. Just do it and never miss it. But man, we all want some kind of recognition for what we do, especially when we believe it's warranted.
So when you see people filming themselves just to give back, do you think that's something a real man would do?
Yep. Yep.
All right. So do you think the heart of giving is still genuine when people film themselves while doing it?
Yep.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
The intent of the heart is a you can have good intention and want to be seen.
Okay, so what are your thoughts on OG rappers of influence and their effects to give game to the youth?
I don't see them doing it. I don't see them doing no one.
Yeah, them niggas ain't giving no game. Charleston the only one giving game, man. That's why I got on here to give some game, man. Mm, um, you gotta be giving game because the young people need the game. Like I be sitting back and watch motherfuckers be hurting themselves. I be like, damn, bro. I knew that. I could have told them that. So, um, that's why, that's why I got on here, man. Try to say my piece, say what I know to help the youth, man. To help the youth a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Because they crashing out and they dying for real, and they don't even know they in control of this shit, and this shit ain't even real. Y'all making it real when they don't even gotta be real. Y'all making it a problem when it don't even gotta be no problem. You know what I'm saying? And it seems like the OGs ain't want to say nothing, man. You know what I'm saying? They feel like they can't tell them boys nothing. You know what I'm saying? But the young people, they'll listen to somebody that been there, done that. And you gotta just talk the language that they'll understand. Yeah, talk the language that they understand.
I won't rap. Not OG rap.
So do you feel like older entertainers who believe they have to be the voice for the culture are truly in their calling, or do you think some of them should just retire?
Nigga, rap ain't got an age limit. Rap got an audience. So it's a rap audience for old OG rapping, man. That's why Jay-Z can still make music and Jeezy, all it. So yeah, rap don't have an age limit, they got an audience.
Okay. All right, so many celebrities are serving time, beating cases, or frequently in news. Do you think they're being targeted by the federal law enforcement?
No. Hell no.
Or they just so happen to just be getting in trouble?
That's what the police report say. They ain't arresting the niggas ass for nothing. Yeah, they just so happen to get in trouble. It's always been like that. Nigga rappers have always got in trouble.
Okay, so do you believe jail time is the ultimate wake-up call for most people to turn their lives around or to do require harsh consequences to turn?
No, I done seen those 3, 4, 5 times. Never turn around. Uh, Being sick and tired is the ultimate thing that makes a change. When a motherfucker get tired of being tired, and sometimes they ain't in jail when they tired.
How hard do you think it is for rappers to and self-proclaimed street guys to drop their persona and turn over a new leaf?
Uh, it's very hard because turn over a new leaf for what audience?
Okay, so what about this?
So I turn over a new leaf for what? Why should a rapper turn over a new leaf if I'm rapping for entertainment and not for real life?
They need to be back for real life.
No matter what I'm saying, this is
The entertainment did.
So I don't have to turn over new leaf. I live like this, but I don't live like this. But if I live like this, I have to turn over new leaf.
If you're into wine, this is your.
Yeah, I think rappers they need to stop talking about so much violence. Stop talking about killing. Stop talking about drilling. All that, man. Because the young is really doing it. It ain't rap no more. It's killing music. You know what I'm saying? I need to be listening to the beat. And I be listening to other man. Cause that shit crazy, man. It make you wanna do some shit. So they need to tweak the music a little bit. Yeah, she fine. Yeah, tweak that motherfucker a little bit. Find something else to talk about. Tell us how y'all got the way y'all at. That one thing I like about podcasts. They tell you
It's the main thing that stops them from dropping that act and becoming a loving father and genuine law-abiding citizen.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well,
It's something to hide behind. Yeah, it's something to hide behind.
So what are your thoughts on U.S. sending thousands of American soldiers into other countries and detaining foreign leaders?
It's a violation of a bunch of military wide without having approval from country.
Do you think crime has truly decreased under the Trump administration, or do you believe there's been no significant change?
No significant change.
Okay, so how important do you think it is for Americans in general to have their wills and final wishes properly documented?
Not important.
Well, you don't think because cities about people own a house and the children gonna get to fight by that house. So somebody, when mom died, grandpa died, father died, and leave that house, it has some paperwork. Who gonna get this?
It's all y'all.
Yeah, but they gonna want to fight.
Let them fight. If you raise them right, they won't fight. If you raise them right, they won't fight. They go listen to the most responsible one.
Okay, so do you believe there's an ideal amount a man should leave behind for his family, or should he just ball out and just spend it all?
I'm balling out to spend it all.
Man, you gonna leave something to the children.
It ain't shit price.
Okay.
But what's in that bank account, I'm balling out to spend it all.
dang. A lot of parents feel like that.
That's stale. But what's in that bank that I made, I'm balling out to spend it all.
Okay, so what's one thing about comedy that you learned, or one fun fact you didn't know until you started sharpening your craft?
There's so much, homie. I didn't understand punchlines and even the comedy set. I didn't understand timing. I didn't understand crowd engagement, crowd interaction. I didn't understand how to handle the heckler. Nigga, I understand. Yeah, nigga, I've been up since 5 in the morning.
Okay.
Well, I don't think I done fell asleep and answering questions. You just woke back up and you called back in.
Okay, so how often are hecklers present?
The hecklers are present in all audiences. And it's good at times, but it's easy to deal with a heckler when you know how to. You give them a moment, the light, and then you move on. And and if they keep going, then you have them move from security because people pay to not see you and them go back and forth, but to enjoy either good comedy or great entertainment.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so while you up there,
I can't wait to go, man.
Material on the fly?
No, no. You're not prepared if you do that. I used to though. Yeah, I used to. Now, so that's what a comedy set is. That's your material that you prepare for.
Okay, have you ever had a heckler try to fight you after being kicked out of the club?
No.
Okay, how do you push through material fatigue?
How do I push through what?
Material. My bad, how do you push through mental fatigue?
Smoke weed.
So that weed is calming you?
Yeah.
Why you missing that weed right now? You know where you live.
Yeah, I'm high. That's why I'm here.
Okay. Have you ever felt drained before going on stage? And if so, do you hype yourself up before you perform anything?
The only time I feel drained if I've been doing a bunch of, nigga been at a party and doing a bunch of what on stage. So I take comedy very serious. So I make sure I go get everything I need to be energized.
Yeah.
So I can have the energy level that I need to deliver to the crowd. Yeah.
Okay, so what insight or guiding principle would you like to leave with the world as we close this conversation, subconscious?
Leading and guiding principles to the world, I ain't got shit for the world. God says the world. So if you take your eyes off the world and look into the mirror, you might not know what the God principles you got for me. Nothing, but nigga, why you want me to be focused on the world as if I'm Jesus and trying to save the world? I have nothing for the world. The world have nothing for me. I was put here for a purpose, and the purpose isn't for the world. It's a God-given purpose, not a worldly purpose. So nigga, I ain't got nothing to wake up to my loving day, and deal with an ugly world that's now I ain't got nothing for the world. It's what you do for the least of those.
Okay. So what's going on with this wine company?
I talk more about that once the deal's finalized. I got the Billionaire Water Company. Once the deal is finalized, we'll be talking more about the tequila. It's a Billionaire Water. It's branding and packaging. But I don't want to talk branding and packaging because the audience don't understand that. Okay. That's beyond and beyond most kids. That's why you don't see. That's why most people who have a social media platform, a YouTube channel, don't have a budget set aside to pay to boost posts. They don't understand how to market and brand themselves. So for me to come over here and talk that, I'm just talking. I mean, So it means more when the audience understands it. One of the first things I did when I came to social media and built a big YouTube channel is I got on my channel and said, hey y'all, I wear all black people clothes for free.
Remember that.
See y'all clothes. I got a whole house full of clothes for black people. Free. I have to buy my clothes and they sell some clean shit. So I would market it and brand it. The rags, the riches. They want to see me dead. All these names. And now, nigga, I got people that pay me $5,000 a month for marketing and promotion. Well, what you mean? You got to give you $2,500. So I don't do $500 promotional package. If you got 100,000 subscribers, 200,000 followers, you charging $500 for, and you generating 7 million, 10 million views a month. I give you $2,500 for 2 weeks, Monday through Friday, excluding the weekend, on one social media platform. $5,000, I give you for a whole 4 weeks, Monday through Friday, excluding the weekends, all social media platforms, TikTok, YouTube, Twitter. So you talking about 300,000, 200,000, 100,000. They jump on it.
Wow.
They jump on it. So I give a promotional package on it because I understand marketing, advertising, and so yeah. So I'm helping them brand. So when I go say, man, you got a brand, I got a brand, let's not create content together. Let's do a brand collaboration. So that means when we do something together, we're gonna collaborate on posts for at least a month. And ping pong the algorithm. So I can't talk this kind of talk, nigga. When the niggas, I just got to drop it down on the ground for the hungry hounds, hoping they still around. Well, around here, Gangsta picking it up, man.
Okay, so we try to pick up what you're putting down. That's like, you can't talk it, but at least one or two of us might be able to grasp.
Yeah, right. Me and him will pick it up, man.
You asked the question to get it. But I can't go into detail. Whoever asked it, just asking questions. You see what I'm saying? But they ain't trying to understand what they asking.
Yeah.
It just
talking.
It's just a question I
Uh-huh.
okay.
Yeah, I'm the type of nigga that
So
want to ask a question to understand, and sometimes you can look at a person and tell if they listening to you or if they asking a question for you to tell them the answer or not. Sometimes they just saying that just for you to say something, and as soon as you finish talking, they just want to say what they gotta say. They ain't even listening. You talking to talk. You ain't even listening to talk.
what all you got coming up for 2026?
I booked up until November 2026, the new season of Could Have Been Love with Drewski. Man, I got a fight coming up. So yeah,
A boxing match?
yeah, I got another fight coming up. We're gonna be doing it either at the casino or the Seneca Indian Nation tribe. So that's where all my from going forward, I'm probably do 2 more fights, and it's gonna be with the Seneca Indian Nation tribe, either on their reservation or outside, or at a casino on their reservation.
You pick the fight?
Yeah.
So you said the person you pick, you gonna beat him up.
Yeah. I ain't gonna pick nobody I can't beat up. Or nobody does that. There's nobody pick a nigga that might be me. Tough nigga. You can help pick a nigga that might be me.
So when this fight going to take place?
It ain't no dates yet because we still in talks with the Indian Nation tribe. We talking about multi-million, homie. Just like nobody in hip hop have ever done anything with an Indian tribe. They got money like the Jews. They got land like the Jews. They own casinos. It ain't been a celebrity boxing match at a casino yet.
Yeah. So they got land, and like you said, like the Jews and money like the Jews. The black man, we built this country. Why we don't got the land and the money?
We did. We sold it. Yeah, we sold it.
All right, man. You got any shout outs, anything you want to get before we get out of here?
Hell no.
You don't want to holler at nobody?
Ain't nobody hollering at me.
Okay.
I am. I'm hollering at you.
No shout out. When you don't get no niggas
Go
on
to
shout
holler
out.
at your
You
see
looking
what's
for
happening. Brand sponsorship, advertise. There we go.
for no shout out. Shit up, folks in these platforms.
All right, man. Well, listen, bro. Thank you for coming through.
24 hours. And shit.
All right, bro. Thank you for coming through, bro. We appreciate you. Okay, so what next city you going to?
We don't want no smoke. What you say?
What's the next city you going to?
What does it say?
I finished 2 times, 20 versus 2. Las Vegas.
What's your next comedy show?
I think Winston-Salem, North Carolina.
And then you got Houston too on the line, huh?
Yeah. Yeah,
But you better
Winston-Salem on February 14th. Nigga, I got a bunch.
So, bro, you about to do a 21st one with that's 2:30? 21st.
I want to.
So we're working on right now. We're working on a 40 versus 2 with me and 607 Monk in Buffalo, New York, and then it's supposed to be like a 24-hour. Yeah, y'all just stay tuned. Y'all just stay tuned.
Oh man, boy, at least you gave us a little something, man. That's good.
Hey,
man. Man, thank you for coming through, man.
All right,
We out, man.
That's man.
We about to launch.
Make sure you like, share, subscribe.
Switch out their real name and house. Man, no, they can't come up with no name for it. I want to be a house. So where can a house fit in with some real? I don't know, man. We're gonna do switch on this podcast.
Yeah.
No. Hold on. Snitching is a group of 2 or more individuals agreeing to commit crime.
Like, share, comment, subscribe, man. He the man, and he always giving games and truth. You know what I'm saying? Dropping jewels, man. You gotta understand and pick up. I hate get to the point where he's saying, man, I ain't even gonna talk about packaging and marketing because that might fly over some niggas' head, but some of us pick it up, man, and just will apply, man. I can't wait to meet him in Winston-Salem. Hope everything go good. I talk to him as long as I want to and get what I want off my chest. Tell him how I feel, who I am, show him my value, my spirit. Man, I can't wait to meet Unc, man. Man, Unc, I was trying to contact you, man. I was trying to link with you for the longest, man. Finally, it was good. Unc, on your kind. Unc, what's happening? Unc. Ah, I can't wait to meet that nigga. I can't wait to see that nigga live perform, though. Damn, I can't wait to see him talk that talk. He said, "You think I'm funny now? Y'all should see this shit on stage." I can't wait to see him on stage, man. God damn, damn, man. And comedy give you something to think about. The Duke, why listen to Steve Harvey, how his story and all the people that we looked at and laughed at. I ain't even noticed that all the characters, like in Next Friday, they was all like comedians. Okay, Elroy, I ain't know he was a comedian. And like a lot of guys, like even when you watch Martin, some of the characters on Martin is comedians. I ain't even knew that. So a comedian may be your way into the door to make some bread. You never know. And then watching them, only thing they do is talk that talk and talk real and tell the truth. And like Charleston says, it's called satire, shot jock and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And I was around that. My uncle, he was around that all my life. So I think I can do that shit. I know I can do it. I just ain't knew you can get paid from it. And linking up with the right people, you start out small. You know what I'm saying? But not even that. Charleston link up with so much shit, especially the 20 versus twos and shit. I'm perfect for that. Me knowing relationships and knowing girls and knowing the game, I'm perfect for that. Anything that do with girls and the girls in the game, that's my lane. Knowing what to do and how to get the girls, and with the guys teaching the game, showing, being an example. I think the young men need an example, you know what I'm saying? Everybody's so street, everybody's so wrong, everybody's so gang to ain't nobody there, no positive niggas, no good fellas. Good fella, good handsome fella. So I can't wait to show my value, man, and show my character. And ask for opportunity, man. I know I got it. I think I'm gonna believe and talk confident. I know I got it. Gangsta gave me the opportunity. You know what I'm saying? First I started off with his managers, do, sing, Gangsta. Now I'm here. Let's get it. Now being supposed to see him in September. Ain't go right. I think they just had fell out. Doing, saying, whatever happened. I know that shit ain't pull out. He's like, you don't think we going to Miami? I'm like, what? What you mean you don't think we going to Miami? So what y'all gonna do? He was like, looking like he didn't know what to tell me. I'm thinking like, okay, well shit, fuck it. I just go back like, damn, I wasn't even thinking like, the boy trying to play me, the nigga just lying to me, but I ain't, but thank God I was safe, everything good, but got an opportunity, man. You gotta keep striving, man. You gotta be, like you say, you gotta be disciplined, be persistent, consistent. So we gonna see what we do, man. Make sure y'all like, share, comment, subscribe.